They'll see and they'll know, and they'll say, why, she wouldn't even harm a fly, harm a fly, harm a fly, harm a fly.
That didn't work. Fuck that. I clicked on the button, but it didn't do anything. It just fuck it. Never works out like it's supposed to. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Behind the Mask podcast. It's been a very long time. I think it's definitely been over a month because I don't think we've been here since February.
I think so.
I was say I think it's February.
Maybe early March.
I can't remember. What did we even do last? Was it? We did. It was February. It was February.
Okay.
We did a My Bloody Valentine watch along.
Oh yeah. That's right. Okay. Yeah.
That's
God,
what we did.
So long ago.
Well, almost 2 months ago.
Yeah, I guess so. Shit.
So obviously, we do this now without James. Obviously, he's not that big into YouTube and doing stuff like that anymore. But so it's just gonna be me and Chad, unless we bring James on sometimes if he's in the mood to do it, which he's usually not. But I totally get it. Sometimes I'm not in the mood to do this either, to be honest with you. But I've been looking forward to doing this. Me and Chad watched a lot of remakes, and if you want to call it watching them. I didn't even pay attention to most of them, to be honest with you. I was doing something else, or
yeah. I mean, I definitely struggled to keep my attention on some of them, and a lot of them were rough to get. This batch were fucking rough to get through. So
yeah, the other ones we got coming up later are a lot better. These ones, which is why they were bottom of the barrel, but they were pretty terrible.
These were pretty bad.
We watched 8 of them. I might have enjoyed a combination of like one. It's rough. I
think the only one that I can stomach or actually enjoy in this list is probably Black Christmas 2006.
Oh shit, I forgot that one was on here. Never mind.
Yeah, that's probably it. Other than that, I mean, Good Reel, that's probably Birdie.
It is.
Acknowledge Prom Night. I'll acknowledge it. It had a good cast, but it was a waste of talent. It was just a waste. I mean, there was a part, we'll talk about it when we get to it. There was a part where I literally laughed out loud and it wasn't supposed to be funny. I laughed. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm seriously watching this shit right now."
It's
Great.
great.
I understand it has its fans. I get it, and I know we have a friend on here who's a very big fan of it, or enjoys it very well. But God, these ones were just tough to get through. Jeez.
I mean, it's a good horror movie for 11 and 12-year-olds that want to go to the movies and they can't go see R-rated movies, so they'll go see Prom Night, I guess.
Well, I mean, the demographic for that movie and for a lot of these were, I mean, teenagers, obviously, but
yeah,
it was 2008, 2009 when that came out. I was just out of high school, so it sucked then, it sucked now. So
I think my wife liked it, but it's more directed towards her than me.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, it wasn't like the original Prom Night was that good to begin with, and then to come out with this, no.
Yeah, I mean, the characters were just written so dumb. Like even the cops, it's like, are you guys serious? You guys are just dumb.
Whoa, Idris Elba's fantastic.
Yeah, he is, but he's not.
He don't
in that
talk
movie.
about this movie.
Oh hell no, I wouldn't either.
He does not talk about this movie.
Yeah.
Maga, what's up? Antonis, how's it going, buddy? Lamantra, what's up? Rosie, my darling, how are you?
Up.
Let's see. All right, so tonight we're knocking out the whole fucking thing. We're knocking off there's 4. It'll be 7 matchups in total. I can't imagine it taking that long because there's just not that much to talk about with these fucking movies that we have today. We're gonna be fair, and then if it isn't like how our old tournaments were, where we'd have 5 categories and then pick which one's better. We're not going to do that. We're just going to, each of us will talk about the movie for a little bit, what we liked, what we didn't like, and give, our pick of who the winner is. And if we happen to pick differently, then I will just use the results of the Instagram post that I did to break the tie, and that one will move on.
Or the chat. We'll ask the chat.
Or the chat, or both.
Either or, yeah.
So let's see. We'll start with the first one. I guess, man, maybe we should just start with the Prom Night since we're already talking about it. We will start with number 34, the Stepfather remake versus number 39, the Prom Night remake.
Oh, no.
Let's do this. You know what? We need turn on some nice, delicious background music. That'll be more entertaining than these movies were. So we'll do that.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I know. You said you were excited to watch Village of the Damned too, didn't you? I thought that was one that you were looking forward to.
I was excited to revisit it until I watched it. I've only watched it maybe a couple of times, if that, when I was a kid. I know I've seen it at least once before, maybe a couple times at the most, but I haven't watched it in so long. And then I watch it, I'm just like, what the fuck? I don't remember any of this. And it's such a slow burn. And it's like, fuck, come on. But I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah, CGI is awful, but that's expected for 1995, I think.
Yeah, 95. So,
Brett, that's a good point. How did you determine the seeds? Already a bad match. Okay, so just like I did for all the other tournaments that we did, I went on Rotten Tomatoes. I took the critic score and I took the fan score, put them together, and then came up with an average. And obviously, based on the placement that they are, the lower they are, the worse the fucking percentage was. And let's see. I wish I would have. I had the notebook, but I want to say I threw away the fucking page that I had all the percentages in because I couldn't read it anyway because I can't read my writing. Let's see. I do this in my head real quick. All right, the Stepfather was, where are you, Rotten Tomatoes? Oh God, it's awful. It's freaking awful. The Stepfather,
like 4% or something like that?
With a whopping 13% from the critics and 34% from the audience. So 47 divided by 2, 23 and a half. So 23.5% for the Stepfather. And guess what? Prom Night is going to be less because it's fucking terrible.
Why are you
Poor
trying to be nice tonight, Brett?
Poor
Fuck
Brittany
Rotten
Snow.
Tomatoes. I mean, yeah, I say fuck Rotten Tomatoes too and fuck critics, but sometimes they're not wrong. In this case, they got it kind of right.
Prom night, critics 9%, audience 38%. So a little bit better, but that would be is that the same thing?
I'm actually surprised that got a lower rating than Stepfather.
Oh, it's rough.
Wow. God.
Yeah, Brett. I know, like you said, Rotten Tomatoes. It was just the easiest way of ranking them, because other than that, it would have been ranking them based on which ones I like better, and that would make no sense. So I couldn't do that.
RT. What's RT?
Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, none. I'm not the kind of guy who has multiple accounts.
No.
No, I don't play that shit. I know people out there have multiple accounts, like a lot of bot accounts.
I did.
Yeah.
I lowered the score of My Special Boy down way low. I gave it half a stars for you. I'm just kidding. I did not.
No, I know it wasn't you. I have an idea of who it was, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
So
shit.
I love dogs. No, I don't. I hate dogs. Only because they bite me. Let's go. I'm trying to fix this. All right, so I guess we'll start with The Stepfather. What were your thoughts about rewatching that bad boy?
Just boring. Just fucking boring. That was another one where casting was a big thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I understand, in horror movies, people are not supposed to be the brightest because if people made the smart moves in these horror movies, we wouldn't have movies half the time.
True.
But a lot of these characters, and I think it must have been at this time period because this one was what, 09?
I believe.
Or 2010.
Yeah. Yep, Stepfather was 2009. Yep.
Okay, so I think both of these were 2009. Prom Night was 09, 08, right? Or something like that. But anyway, they're just signs of the time, and the characters are written so dumb. He's trying to, I forgot his name, but the guy that Penn Badgley plays, he's trying to convince his girlfriend, and she's literally laying out the thing, laying out everything. And she's like, that just doesn't make sense. I'm like, you fucking stupid. You just fucking said it. Like, oh my God. And yeah, and the mom is just so, I guess, ignorance is bliss. And she just, even her sister's telling her about this guy. And she's just like, why can't anybody be happy for me? It's like, oh my God, that's fine. But you don't have to be dumb. The only good part about this movie that I did like, or I was like, okay, that was kind of cool, was when he's telling the mom how it's not going to work. And he reveals himself to her. He's like, oh, wait a minute. Who am I here? Oh, that's right. David, whatever the fuck. That was cool.
David Harris.
I did enjoy that. David Harris. Yeah. But what the hell's his name? The guy who played him.
Let me see. He
was from Nip Tuck and fucking Dylan Walsh. He was from Congo. He's just too nice of a guy, and he doesn't play that. It's hard to take him as a psycho. So I feel like if they casted somebody else, it could have been better. But it just.
Amber Heard's in that movie, buddy.
She sucked too. That's what I mean. She was written so dumb. It's like you just figured out the whole thing, and it's like you're too dumb to realize it.
That can't be true.
Oh yeah, they're dumb.
I was like, damn, that girl's kind of hot, and then I was like, who is that? And looked it up, and I was like, oh no, Amber Turd.
Amber Turd.
I take it back.
Amber Turd.
Yep.
Turd. I remember when it happened too. It was that fucking movie, Never Back Down. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
I was in high school, and everybody in my class was like, "Oh my god, it's a UFC movie!" And we were introduced to that bitch, and then this movie. So, two dubs right out of the gate.
I mean, I would definitely classify both of these movies as pretty boring for the most part. Neither one of these movies holds a candle to the original, even though Prom Night original wasn't that great. It was fine for what it was. The Stepfather original was a banger.
Oh yeah, Terry Quinn. Fuck.
Yeah, he was so good.
Underrated as hell. And Prom Night, that's another thing. The main character's best friend gets on the elevator with her boyfriend to go up to their room or go wherever and do the nasty.
Yeah.
She passes the killer. As she's getting on the elevator, she doesn't recognize him because he's clean shaven. At the beginning, he had a beard and longer hair. But then he's clean shaven, shorter hair, and he's wearing a baseball cap. But she says there's something about his eyes, and it's like, okay. And then when she's in the middle, I don't know where she's at. She's in the middle of making out with her boyfriend on some floor. It's not their room, but her revelation that was him was that was the moment I laughed. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking?" She's like, "Oh my god, that's him. That's the killer." But she says it so like the equivalent of, "Oh my god, I have a fucking research paper due tomorrow and it's not done." It's like no one would have reacted the way she reacted.
Oh my gosh, you know what?
So like, "Oh my god, that's him. Oh my god," like no emotion. It seemed like a throwaway fucking take. I'm surprised they kept it in there. It was so laughable. I was like, "Oh my god, this is shit."
And then he's like, first he kills the maid, and he's like, "My key doesn't work," and then fucking pushes her in there. And then the other guy comes later, the bellhop guy, and he's like, "Have you seen the maid?" And he's like, "Oh, she's in here." Yeah,
it's like, what? Why would she? Okay,
conveniently, she's Rosie, you fool. And then he follows him in. Like, no, nobody's doing that.
Yeah.
The cops, like you said, the cops are dog shit.
Mm-hmm.
I love Idris Elba's great. I'm sure he probably doesn't want to be like, "Hey, remember whenever I was in Prom Night?" No, he's not going to do that. No fucking way. The other cop, I think his name was like Nash.
Yeah, Officer Nash.
He ain't no fucking cop. Come on.
He was in part 2 of It. I think he was the older Eddie. I think so. Yeah, because he stabbed that dude, that fucking asshole with the mullet, and he's like, "It's fucking 27." Or what did he say? "It's 2017, asshole. Cut your mullet, or cut off your fucking mullet or something." But yeah, that's him. He was cool. He's the sheriff so and so from the Insidious movies, I think,
which I've never seen.
Yeah, so.
But the killer comes and he's like a fucking ninja, and he kills all the cops in like 3 seconds because she just looks outside and they're fine, and then 2 seconds later they're all dead.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it seemed like a movie that could have. Well, they both kind of do. Seemed like movies that would have been on like Lifetime, if I'm going to be honest. Yeah,
pretty much. These are the Lifetime horror films. That's
the kind of movie. I know people. There's probably a fan base out there for these. I am not one of them.
Nope.
Even I'm one of the people that, I'm not a huge fan of PG-13 movies, horror movies. I know people, they can work. I get it. I'm just not for them, especially if it's going to be a slasher type of film and you got PG-13. No, it just doesn't work.
It's like making American Psycho now, but making it PG-13. Yep. That would bomb so hard right now.
No fucking in the mirror, you know what I mean? Looking at yourself. None of that. None of that. Want to do some on top of the pants stuff? Yeah, sure. Why not? God, I mean, I guess enjoyment, I would probably go with The Stepfather if I had to go with enjoyment factor for these. The main antagonist, I guess I got to go with The Stepfather again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, fuck.
The protagonist, Brittany Snow is fine, but I'd rather have the other dude.
Yeah, if he was paired up with a smarter girlfriend, yeah.
He could probably. He did whoop the stepfather's ass, didn't he?
Well, he was doing okay, but then they both fell off the roof or fell out of the window or some shit like that, and they came crashing down. Remember?
And that was it, right? Then the movie,
Yeah.
then they just show the dad working at like Home Depot.
Yeah, meeting some other chick with two boys or something. So yeah, I mean, it was supposed to set up a sequel probably, but obviously that didn't happen.
Didn't make enough money. But the relationship that he had with the wife, though, it kind of seemed like he was going to try to keep that relationship and not actually kill them.
Yeah, it's almost like he was struggling with it, but they didn't go into that enough.
No,
like, they only touched on it like briefly, and it's like, fuck. Because I haven't seen the originals in so long, but doesn't he struggle with it in the originals? Like, isn't that a big thing?
I just watched the original for the first time a couple months ago.
I know they're on Shudder. They're in my queue. I've been meaning to watch them again, but I haven't watched them.
I know in the second one, which I don't know how the fuck he lived through the first movie, The Stepfather, but he's in the second one. In the second one, he definitely seems to keep the relationship that he has with the girl he's with. It doesn't until she finds out too much, and then it just gets wrecked. Mm-hmm. The first one, I can't remember. It might have been the same deal, except for the daughter starts finding shit out, and then spoils the whole plan. But God, hey Fluff, what's up, buddy? So much sexiness on one screen. I haven't seen it yet. Jeez. Yeah. So I don't got much more to say about these two boring films, unfortunately. So, I mean, we're gonna have to pick a winner here, and I think I know the way you're gonna go, and I think you know the way I'm gonna go on this one.
Fuck, they're so bad, both of them.
Let's see.
You go first.
I'm gonna go with The Stepfather all day. Whatever the main kid's name is, I really liked him, so I'm gonna go with The Stepfather.
I forgot his name. Damn. I was gonna say Prom Night, to be honest. I mean, yeah, it's stupid and people are dumb as fuck in it, but I mean, some of the kills are a lot better than the ones in Stepfather. Yeah. I mean, he throws the old chick down a few steps, Other than that, I mean, and he killed her sister. He drowned her. I mean, okay, that's boring as fuck.
In the light.
Yeah, so it's like, I'd say Prom Night, because they had, as compared to Stepfather, better kills, but the kills still suck. So
all right,
I'll say Prom Night.
Oh fuck! Of course, I didn't bring down my fucking notebook that had the winners from my Instagram. Let me close the poll. Oh, never mind. I don't even need to go get my notebook. Fuck that. Okay, the winner is The Stepfather. It got 100% of the votes. So
damn.
And then in the poll I did on Instagram, I want to say The Stepfather got 29.
Brett, you didn't fucking vote for your movie? What?
I thought wasn't he?
Yeah, he's in here and he didn't even vote for Prom Night? Damn, yeah. Bert.
The Instagram poll was, I think, 29-4 in favor of The Stepfather. So
okay, all right, fuck it, Stepfather.
It's a classic film. Just look at this guy. Just look at that. Unbelievable.
I still feel like it was someone else. It could have been way better.
Tom Cruise.
I mean, say what you will about Tom Cruise, but he
could flip it.
He has this empty space behind his eyes that he probably could have made it. He probably could have been a good American Psycho, to tell the truth.
Let's see. It's hard to see. It's easy to see on full screen, but not on this. Let me move. Wow, damn you! That's what I get for trying to be cool. Now you can see everything I'm doing.
The remake was better than Prom Night.
There's my porn tags and everything. Don't look at that, please. Please don't. Why won't it let me start the tournament? This is ridiculous. I'm not used to. Oh, there we go. I'm not used to using this on a computer. I'm used to doing it on my phone. Let's see. Prom night. We're gonna go 1 and 2 for Stepfather. Unbelievable.
Okay.
Cannot be fucking terrible. Neither one's very good. So we're just gonna go with it. All right. Let's go. What are we gonna go with for number 2?
She called you Brad.
Who?
Brett, man.
Let's go. We'll go with this one next. We'll go with A Nightmare on Elm Street.
God.
Number 33 versus number 40, The Fog.
Both of these suck too.
Damn. I'm on the opposite, man.
I know.
For some reason, I kind of like The Fog.
I mean, yeah, it's almost a complete copy of the first one, of the original.
Oh my gosh.
But
I really didn't realize it was.
Yeah, they changed it up too much and they made it too modern. It's like, oh God. It's another one that just ends too abruptly. And it's like, what the fuck just happened? But that's it? Okay. The Nightmare, I've
Dropped it.
I've said enough on that. I fucking hate that movie. It sucks. It shouldn't even be called Nightmare on Elm Street. It should be called something else. It shouldn't have even been made.
Hey,
How is it criminally underrated? Explain that one.
I hear that a
I
lot.
think it's ass. How does he hold a candle? I mean, he's a great actor, but how does he hold a candle to Robert Englund? Like, how does she, whatever her name, how does she fucking hold a candle to Heather Langenkamp?
What the hell was Mickey? What's her name? Rooney Mara.
Rooney Mara. She was awful. Awful.
There was just
She has no charisma. She shouldn't be a final girl. Like, okay, if she was the friend, I could have bought that, but she's not a final girl.
No.
I mean, okay, so I have said this before. The coolest shot in that whole movie is when he's like chasing her, but like walking slowly through the drugstore aisle, and he's like knocking shit down, and that was cool. And going back and forth from that to the boiler room, that was cool. Everything else was fucking useless. And The Fog, again, useless, boring. Nothing happened. The characters sucked. The only character that was cool was frozen through half the movie. You don't really see him all that much. Is his friend, what's his name, Cooper?
Oh, yeah.
Or no, Cooper?
I know which guy you're talking about.
Scooter? Something like that.
Scooter.
But again, just build up for really a flat ass ending. But if I have to pick one of these, God. Oh, okay. For making Freddy a fucking full-on child molester, I'm gonna go Fog.
But I know it wasn't. I know they never mentioned it in the original, but you knew it was what he was.
Yeah, but we didn't need to be told. Like,
Robert Englund licking the back of pictures. Sticking
yeah.
him in a book. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, the pharmacy scene is fire. Like, it's really, really good. The micro nap scene. Rooney Mara was awful, if I'm going to be honest. I was not a fan of her. She had no heart at all in her performance, and I'm pretty sure she said that she didn't even want to do that movie.
I think so.
What the hell? Kyle Gallner, is that his name? I think. Her boyfriend, friend guy. Oh, I like seeing him. Obviously, he's cool to see.
Clinton,
Mr. Krabs, fantastic.
Yeah.
Krabs in the fucking movie.
Yeah.
I saw it opening night, midnight showing when they used to do those. First midnight showing I ever went to, I wasn't even a Nightmare on Elm Street guy, so I don't know why the fuck I was there, but I was there. I liked it a lot because I wasn't
a big deal. It was a big deal when it was coming out. It was, highly anticipated, and then it shit all over everybody.
I wasn't a huge Nightmare guy to begin with, so the fact that it wasn't Robert Englund really didn't bother me. And it was good for what it was. It was never a movie that I'd go back and rewatch, like ever. And then The Fog, I think I bought that maybe at like Blockbuster, maybe like going out of business sale or something, because I don't think I'd ever would have bought that movie otherwise. And obviously neither one holds a candle once again to the originals at all. John Carpenter's The Fog is a classic. It is one of my favorite of his films. So not even close. And the original Nightmare on Elm Street, obviously, Wes Craven classic. Not even close. Jackie or Haley, I got no problem with him. I thought he did a good job for what he did. The makeup sucked, but obviously it wasn't his fault. I like the way he talked, and I like his lines when he's talking about, I was just petting him. He killed the dog, and then he's like, once you die, your brain still works for 10 more minutes, so we still have some time to play.
Yeah.
I like that. And then The Fog, I just kept thinking that was the dude from Smallville. So I was like, watching
Superman. I was ready. I was waiting for him to fly off the entire time, but never came.
Yeah. And I thought I would hate The Fog, the remake, a lot more, but it wasn't terrible. I was still into it.
Terrible, yeah. It was just boring.
It was boring. That's the theme with these movies. They're boring.
Remakes, yeah.
Well,
Subreddit.
You already picked. You picked the Fog just based on that one fact. So I'm gonna go.
Hey man, what's up, J man? Sorry.
What's up, Jason? How are you, buddy?
I mean, yeah, they're just both such shit. I don't even want to pick The Fog, but it's a little bit more enjoyable than watching Friday or A Nightmare. Sorry, I'm all fucked up on my titles today.
And I'm gonna go with A Nightmare on Elm Street, which this is not going the way. Well, this one kind of did, but we split both of them so far, my friend. That means I gotta ask the freaking audience. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and close that one. And I'm not a closet Freddy guy, Brett. And the winner is A Nightmare on Elm Street, 87 to 13%.
Damn.
Ladies and gentlemen. So pull this back up. Not that you guys can, you might be able to see it if it's blown up on the screen. And we got A Nightmare on Elm Street. Moving on to the second round. Fucking-tastic. Thank you, Freddy Krueger. We love you. Not really. I don't. You might. I don't.
You don't like Freddy?
I don't know what it is. I mean, I've been rewatching them. I've been doing the watch-alongs and whatnot. The first couple were so good, and then it just, I mean, I guess like most franchises, it just takes a nosedive. Badly. Yeah. But my ranking for these things is going to be pretty fucking weird. So, like, whenever I do a video or release them, people are not going to like them. But I don't care.
For the Nightmare one?
Yeah.
For the Nightmare series? Okay.
They're weird.
All right. I can enjoy the first 5 and 7.
The New Nightmare, baby.
Yeah, New Nightmare. And then Freddy versus Jason. But
I guess I do have to count that, don't I?
It feels more like a Nightmare movie than a Friday movie.
It does.
But, I mean, you can make the argument for both. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. You don't have to include it, but I think most people do.
Jason says they both suck. And
yeah.
You are correct, unless you're Brett, and he
I wish we could give a loss to both of them, both movies, but one's got to go.
One's got to go. All right, let's see. What do we got? Next is gonna be. Well, we only got 2 left. Well, I'll show you the winner of the last one. He's so cool. Look at him. Look how skinny. I mean, Robert Englund was skinny too, so I mean, I guess I can't say anything, but he looks so tiny.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, he's 5'4", 5'3". He's pretty short.
Holy fuck.
He's a pretty short dude.
Let's see.
Yeah, Jackie or Haley height.
So I was gonna say Robert England's like 5'7" ish.
Robert England's like 5'9".
Is he?
5'9", 5'8". This guy is. He's 5'5".
So even shorter.
Jackie Earle Haley's 5'5". Yeah. I think Robert even says. I think it's in the Never Sleep Again.
Mm-hmm.
I think he says he's 5'8", 5'9". 5'9", I'm pretty sure, but yeah, he's no bigger than that.
So yeah, but I guess Freddy really wasn't like an overbearing like bad guy. He was always smaller compared to Michael and Jay. Well, no, I guess the original Michael, was not. He was 5'9", normal sized dude, and then they just got bigger actors to play him after that.
Same with Jason. Jason in part 2 was, I mean, obviously Ari played him in the first one as a kid, but we don't count that. Sorry, first Jason, we don't count that.
We don't count you.
In part 2, he was played by Steve Dash, who was like 5'9", 5'10". So even Jason started off as a smaller dude. So, you know,
they just the more they kill, the more. See, Jamie Lee Curtis was right. The more he kills, the more he transcends. Which means the more people they kill, they just get taller.
They just change shape.
Up until Kane Hodder, and then he shrinks. But it happens. What are you gonna do?
He shrinks and gets stockier.
Yep. Wow. He's. Oh, hey, well, George P. Wilbur was pretty stocky in 6, so I guess that happens too.
That's true. Wilbur was always a creepy ass Michael.
Mm-hmm.
He was creepy as fuck.
Dude,
so was Shank, though. Shank was surprisingly creepy.
I think it might have been better if, not that this is a Halloween discussion, but obviously I think 5 would have been better if they just got a better mask. I know people do like it, but I think maybe if it would have been a different mask, maybe people wouldn't have been like, that Michael's fucking weird.
The Nick Cage, yeah.
Even though he's walking around the trees and going under bushes and looking weird. That's not his fault either, obviously.
Is that the one he wore the different mask in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
like I think it's called like the Butch. I think
something like that. Yeah.
Let's see. All right, the next one is fucking awful as well. It is number 35, Village of the Damned versus Poltergeist 38, and I've seen the original Poltergeist, but I have not seen the original Village of the Damned, so I can't say if it's better or not than that one.
Mm-hmm. I've seen both the original and the remake now of Poltergeist. I don't think there were 3 originals, right? I think I've only seen the first 2. I don't think I've seen number 3, but I've seen now the original. And Village of the Damned, same. Never saw the original, but I've seen the remake.
Let's see.
Yeah. Where do we start with this one?
I can't see anybody. I can't see a big following for the Poltergeist one, to be honest.
I mean, honestly, I totally forgot about. I've never seen it. I never heard of it, unless I did, and I was like, oh, that's cool. But then I quickly forgot about it when it came. What was it? 2015. Yeah, which is surprising because it had a decent cast. It had Sam Rockwell. He plays the dad. Rosemary DeWitt, who's in a great kind of forgotten gem called Arizona with Danny McBride. It's a great watch. It's a fun watch. She's been in some other things too. She's great. She was in it. She plays the mom. Jared Harris comes in later in the film. He's got kind of glorified cameo, I'd say. Yeah, Jared Harris as well. Thanks, Chris. It's a lot of these remakes that were released around this time, 2000s, whatever. They're all just kind of by the numbers,
Literally.
Yeah. I mean, unless you, thanks, Rosie. It's hard to pick from 2 standards. Yes. Yeah, it really You're is. Right. I mean, watching them alone was fucking hard. But yeah, Poltergeist was just, despite the cast, it's the same shit. It's the same shit as the first one. They just changed a few things around. It's like, okay, boring. It doesn't do it for me. The special effects were meh.
Yeah.
Village of the Damned, like I said earlier, I'd only seen like maybe once, maybe twice, as a kid. But then it's been years since I've seen it, and I watched it, and damn, it was kind of cool going back to a 95 sci-fi horror, I guess you can say. It is kind of a sci-fi horror, more sci-fi than horror, but still has horror tendencies.
Yeah.
It was cool going back, and directed by John Carpenter. But another weird one, you got Christopher Reeve, former Superman, in like his last, I think, role before he got paralyzed from the neck down. You got Kirstie Alley in a really weird role, especially for her.
Yeah.
The chick from Crocodile Dundee is in it, and a couple other people you might. Oh, and fucking Luke Skywalker himself, Mark Hamill, is wasted, fucking wasted as the town reverend. His death scene was spoiler alert if you haven't fucking seen these. His death scene was weird as shit. It was so funny. Another one where it's just kind of like, really? And you just kind of like look at it and you don't mean to laugh because they're not trying to be funny, but it's just like, oh, okay. Like I said, it was kind of fun to revisit, but it was such a weird movie, such a slow burn. The pacing is kind of start and stop. So it's like, come on, like get to the fucking good shit. And then they reveal that the kids are, aliens, all that shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, spoilers. I mean, it's 95. Fuck it. And it was, yeah, he had nice, the music was good. I think he did it with someone else, Carpenter. And it set the tone, set the atmosphere. It was pretty good, but yeah, you can't fuck with the original Poltergeist. Even that, it's not my cup of tea, MAGA. But yeah, fuck. But we're talking about the remake, so I guess because I was so shocked with Village of the Damned because I didn't remember shit, I'm gonna go Village of the Damned. That kill, the Kirstie Alley kill, I'm gonna highlight. The kids make her get on an operating table and take a scalpel, and she shoves it into her stomach, and then she starts like pulling up like towards her. And it was brutal. It was like, fuck, okay. It was uncomfortable, which they should be, At the end of the day, both are still shit. So I'll say Village of the Damned.
Okay.
Which, in fact, starred Thomas Dekker, the kid from the Nightmare on Elm Street remake who got killed in the jail cell.
Okay.
He was one of the little kids in this movie, and he was the one who like started feeling emotion when the rest of them didn't. And it's like, it was cool. It was cool to watch. It's like, oh, he's in both of these awful remakes. Good for him.
Oh, the kid, the kids. You can't say enough about the kids. The albino alien kids. Okay. And they actually got birthed, too, so it wasn't like they just magically appeared, so that's kind of weird. That means the aliens were inside the parents the whole time and then came out? It's just weird, kind of.
Well, when they all got date raped that day and everyone passed out.
That day.
Yeah. How many were born? Were there 7 of them? 8 of them? I think 8 total and 1 died or something, right? Because that's why he was following by himself.
Yeah.
But it's weird to hear a kid say she was supposed to be my mate. She was to be with me. It's like, oh, dude, you're like 4. What?
It was rough. It was rough.
Yeah. Weird movie, but
And I love John Carpenter. I do. It just, Wasn't good.
Yeah.
Good. They got I like how they put that fucking one guy on that rope, and then he had the gas mask on, and he made it like 10 steps, and then he was like,
and they're pulling him back. Yeah.
Fucking fell over, and then pulling him back out.
Another kill that was cool was the drunk janitor. They made him get up,
backed up that ladder, and then was just like, ah.
Yeah, and then he takes the broom, puts it here, and then impales himself.
That was
onto
cool.
The truck. That was cool. It was practical and shit. Fucking dog.
That was cool, but I think they didn't linger on the kills very very long. Like it happened, and then it was boom, off to the next scene.
Yeah,
it was rated R, so I'm surprised they didn't linger a little bit more.
Yeah,
I think that would have maybe bumped it up a little bit. It's a weird fucking story. Special effects were awful.
Who wrote? Is that like a Stephen King fucking adaptation that I missed or something?
Village of the Damned. Let's see. And then Poltergeist. I'm not a huge fan of the original either, so I was not looking forward to this. And I'm going to be honest, I probably missed about 20 minutes of this puppy because I was doing other things and I just was not interested in this movie at all. The little girl was no comparison to the first one. She was just like, they're here. I was like, wow, put your heart into it. Like, I kept waiting, they're here. Nope, they're here. Who's here? I don't know, some fucking guy on TV.
Yeah.
It was fucking rough. And then the acting was bad all the way around. The daughter, I mean, underage there, but now she's smoking hot, just in case anybody's interested. She's of age now. Go check it out. I just want to see who she was. She's smoking. Yeah. Very boring movie. But then again, like I said, I'm not into the first Poltergeist, which is like a sin in the horror industry, like fandom, because everybody loves the Poltergeist. I don't. Damn. And I'm assuming that clown on the cover was in the movie at some point, but that might have been a scene I didn't see because I don't remember seeing the clown.
Yeah, he attacked one of the kids. I think the
son. Yep, I left the room at that point. I'm not a huge Poltergeist guy. I really didn't want to watch this. I saw it wasn't streaming anywhere, so I was gonna have to rent it. Like, I am not paying $4 to watch this fucking movie.
Yeah,
so
I had to pay $4 for a few of these.
Went on my bootleg site, watched it for free. So you should have done that because it ain't worth it.
Apparently, Village of the Damned is based off the John Wyndham book called The Midwich Cuckoos. It's been adapted to film twice, 1960 and 95, radio in 82, 2003, and 2017.
Wow.
And apparently a TV series from 2022. So...
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's called... It's a 7-part TV series by David Farr. It was shown on Sky Max in June 2022. Stars Keely Hawes as Dr. Susanna Zellaby and Max Beasley as a local police officer. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Probably won't watch it.
However, the original Village of the Damned film has a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes, so must be pretty good, I guess.
1961?
1960. I'm not going to watch it, but it looks like it's pretty good.
I mean, if it's ever on TV and I see it, then I might watch it, but...
You got some albino kids. That's all you need to know. Albino kids. Much. Nothing against them, but that's what they look like. So you went with Village of the Damned, correct?
Yep.
And I'm going to go with Village of the Damned as well. And the chat also went Village of the Damned as well. A 90% to 10. So, moving on, baby. God, these movies suck.
Yeah, they do. Which OG, Rosie? The Village of the Damned OG, that was 1960. Poltergeist OG was 80s, right? Early 80s?
Yeah, what the hell was it? I just watched it not too long ago for one of my year rankings. I can't remember though what it is.
It was 83. Let's see. Poltergeist.
What's up, Blu-ray Addict?
82. I was a year off. 82.
Oh, yes. For anybody coming in now, these movies are just this is just the playing rounds. These movies weren't good enough to get into the top 32 at all, which you clearly can see by the movies we discussed so far. So, and then just because they win this tournament still doesn't mean they're in, because then they have to battle the number 32 seed, which is Night of the Demons remake from like 2009 or 10 or something like that.
Somewhere in there. I think I've only seen it once.
Which isn't very good either, so that's why they're at the bottom of the fucking list.
Yeah. Is that the one with Shannon Elizabeth and fucking
Monica Keena?
John, yeah, and John Connor from fucking T2. What's his name?
Ed Furlong, smoking some cigarettes, selling some drugs. Love that.
Yeah, he and Monica Keena are together, or were together in real life. I don't know if they still are or not.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if they were married, but I know they were together. So.
Okay, so the winner of the last one was this fantastic movie with the they are adorable. Let's count the kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There's want to say there's like, I don't think that's all of them, because
there was, how many kids do we fucking need?
I think there's 9. I think there's supposed to be 10, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm not watching it again to find out.
Only one of those kids was nice because he had feelings.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We got.
Oh, God.
Number 36, When a Stranger Calls, versus number 37, Black Christmas.
I think this one's pretty easy.
This is pretty easy, but I still got to put the poll out there. I need to know this information.
No, I know. I think it's going to be pretty easy, though. I'm going to go ahead and just already say Black Christmas. Even if you don't call it Black Christmas and it's a standalone horror movie, slasher, whatever, it's far and away better than A Stranger Calls. Brett, I see that. How can you even say that? You can enjoy it, Chris, but it's garbage. It's garbage. It's so fucking boring. Holy shit. Like, I saw it in theaters when it first came out. I saw both of these in theaters. Most of these remakes in theaters when they first came out. But goddamn, I almost fell asleep in the theater. It's that bad. It is so bad. And then when we get the reveal of the killer when he's in the back of the cop car, what the fuck? That was like the longest fucking reveal, and like, oh my god, it's like.
But the call's coming from inside the house. I don't know what you don't understand.
Watch the first one. Watch the original. It's so much fucking better.
He's out of here. He's gone. He can't take this anymore. I've never seen the original When a Stranger Calls, so I don't even know.
This one is the only When a Stranger Calls that you're supposed to watch. This one. Carol Kane.
Is it good?
Oh yeah.
I've never seen the original.
The first 20 minutes alone is better than the remake. The remake
that's what I hear.
Remake is ass.
I think when I watched, listened to Drum Dum's review, and I think he said the first 20 minutes of When a Stranger Calls is like really, really good, and then the rest of the movie's kind of just like okay.
I mean, it's still a great movie, but yeah, the first 15, 20 minutes, whatever it is, it's so fucking damn.
Yeah, that is true. Chris says the remake took the opening of the original and stretched it out to an hour and a half. Yeah,
which was kind of dumb.
Yeah.
What, Maga? 84. What?
Yeah, Maga. Yeah, It's Me, Billy is damn good. It's Me, Billy's fantastic.
It's Me, Billy. Yeah, I agree.
I like this Black Christmas though. I know it's not the original. It's not even
right. They changed some things. Yeah,
it's interesting. The cast is probably one of the most pretty casts you're ever going to see. So I'll give them props on that. I like
how a lot of these actors and actresses are in the same fucking Katie Cassidy is in 3 of these remakes: Nightmare, When a Stranger Calls, and fucking Black Christmas.
She's killing it, and she should have been the final girl in the Nightmare, but
Yeah, and then the
What are you
guy,
gonna do?
the kid, Thomas Decker, he's in a Nightmare and Village of the Damned, and then fucking big pretty boy, fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger, mini, the guy from Twilight,
Kellen Lutz.
Kellen Lutz. He kills himself at the beginning of Nightmare,
Dude.
and he's in fucking Prom Night, and he doesn't do anything. It's like,
Oh my
that guy's
gosh,
in this
in
movie.
Prom Night, he's so dumb.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this guy's in this movie. Does he do anything?
Have you seen her?
Nope.
Oh man, she actually went inside to go upstairs. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude. That I forgot to mention that though. In Nightmare on Elm Street, dude,
Yeah.
that opening's pretty good.
Yeah.
When he kills
These poor
himself,
kids. These poor kids.
when he kills himself, that's pretty good.
In Nightmare?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
he
Yeah.
fucking stands up. He's like, oh god.
Katie Cassidy is the female version of Sean Bean. If you know, you know. I hate you. Fuck you. Fuck you. How dare you compare Katie Cassidy to fucking Sean Bean?
Sean
How
Bean.
dare you? She doesn't even hold a candle to that man's resume. Anyway, moving on.
Katie Cassidy was a star of Degrassi. Thank you very much.
Fuck Degrassi. I'm gonna go Black Christmas. Say what you will about it. Obviously, it doesn't live up to the original, but as a standalone, it's a fun watch. You got some nasty shit in there, like the skin cookies and
Oh god.
the whole sister-daughter thing. It's weird, but the kills are fun. It's a fun little movie. It's not the best, but it's a fun little holiday film. When a Stranger Calls is a waste of fucking time.
Dude, so boring.
Fast forward, an hour in to where he actually is chasing her around the house. That's all you need to see. And even, like I said, watch the original. The first 20 minutes of the original, it's better than the second half of the original and the entire remake. So, Black Friday 06 for me.
Black Friday 06. Classic. I'm going Black Christmas as well. When a Stranger Calls, I remember seeing it when it came out. Once again, one of those teeny bopper, I guess you can call it a slasher. I don't know how it could be. What did he kill? One person?
Rosa, the fucking maid.
And that was it.
Right? There's no one else.
No. Yeah.
Oh, he killed the best friend, Katie Cassidy. Yeah, remember she found her in the bathroom.
That's one of these I did not rewatch.
You don't realize. Yeah, you don't remember. I mean, they're not memorable. It's definitely not memorable at all.
No.
Yeah,
It's
garbage.
It's garbage juice. I'm going Black Christmas.
About movies, if you know you.
Let's see. Ended it in 75%, 25%. Black Christmas.
Hell yeah.
It's fun. I watch it every Christmas time. I like it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. I saw it in theaters, had a fun time with it. Obviously, it wasn't the original, but like I said, yeah, it's still fun.
Let's see. Moving on.
Who is it? Nightmare and
Yes, it is.
Nightmare and
Black Christmas.
Black Christmas. Black Christmas gonna win that one.
Okay, so we'll start with God. This is rough. Village of the Damned versus The Stepfather. Obviously, we talked about both already, so don't really need to go too in depth.
Jesus. I'm gonna go Village of the Damned. I enjoy that movie way more than Stepfather. It's still rough, but yeah, that's saying a lot. Stepfather is just
God. I don't even
everyone
know.
being so goddamn dumb just bugs me. I don't know.
Let me see. Stepfather or Village of the Damned. Village of the Damned will keep you interested because it's weird.
It's very weird.
I'll give it that. Some of the music is good. It doesn't sound like full-on Carpenter in this one, unfortunately, like I'd want it to.
No, I'm almost wondering if, because it says him and some other guy, I'm almost wondering if he just like said,
Help.
make it like this. And the guy just went off in his own and did it and tried to be like John, but obviously not the same.
No, not at all. It's easy. I'll move. Well, I don't know. Well, we don't even need to ask the audience this one because we agreed on it anyway. So
Yeah.
Village of the Damned, because yeah, it's weird. That's pretty much the only reason it moved on.
Damn, Brett, man. Both your movies are gone.
Alrighty. Nightmare on Elm Street versus Black Christmas.
Black Christmas.
Wow.
Black Christmas.
Straight to the point there.
Black Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck.
Never mind. I think depending on how the next one goes, I think Black Christmas might make it into the top 32. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
I mean, it's my favorite. Yeah, I named it at the beginning. I think it's gonna win. It's the best one of all these. These suck. These are awful. Like
what?
Oh God.
When I posted the poll in my Instagram and asked the people to pick who they thought was going to win this, the majority of the people picked Nightmare on Elm Street. So
that's not happening. Sorry.
No.
Not happening.
No, I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to move this along. We don't need nobody's help. And sets up Black Christmas and Village of the Damned for a shot to make it to the dance. What are you gonna do?
I'm going Black Christmas.
It's in. Probably.
I'm going Black Christmas. Village of the Damned. Yeah. No.
I gave this Black Christmas. I gave it 4 stars out of 5. So, and I'm very picky.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it's on Blu-ray.
No, it's not.
Unless you get it like, you know.
I think they have it like overseas or whatever.
Yeah. I had to find it on DVD, but that's fine with me. I don't care. At least I have it now. I had it before, and then a lot of my DVDs and shit got stolen, so I was able to find it again. But I'm glad I have it. It's definitely a fun one. I'm
shocked that they don't have a Blu-ray of that yet, or a steelbook or anything like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of them from the last 20 or so years that haven't got an actual release that should.
Well, Black Christmas came out in 2006, so 2026 it'll be 20 years. So maybe then. Still got a while to go.
20-year anniversary. Fuck.
That's fucking. That's whack. That's when I graduated high school. It's crazy.
Right. I graduated the next year, 2007.
That's when my wife graduated. I don't think.
Damn.
I don't remember watching Black Christmas when it first came out. To be honest, I think it was a couple years afterwards that I.
Yeah.
Watched it. But like I said, now it's a watch. Every Christmas, it's going in. Is it the same as the 74 classic? Obviously not. They're kind of two different beasts. One's more of the hardcore slasher, while the other one's more of the mood atmosphere type of deal. So I think there's a place for both. And I know 06 gets a lot of hate. I get it. But I think the one that came out in 2019 is the reason that 2006 is kind of getting like a little bit more fan base behind it, because that one was just so bad that I heard.
I haven't watched it, and I refuse to.
Nope, I haven't watched it either. People that watched it told me don't even bother because it's not worth it.
I agree. Blu-ray Death Sentence with Kevin Bacon does need a Blu-ray.
Never seen it.
No,
that's
from James Wan, I think.
I like Kevin Bacon,
and Lee Winnell's in it and stuff, and Kelly Preston's his wife. It's a pretty good movie.
I probably would like it. I pretty much like anything with Kevin Bacon because Kevin Bacon's awesome. Let's see. Hey, Gory Tiger, what's up, buddy? We're gonna move, and that's it, man. Just I ain't asking nobody for that one either. That's 100% completed right there. Black Mother effing Christmas for the win, pretty easily actually. I don't think it. No, it didn't have any problem winning at all. And Chad is gone, and it's just Me in my hand. Me in my hand. Where the hell is it? I had a picture. I wanted to show you guys the picture of the winner, but I don't have it. It's not here for some reason, so fuck that. Yeah, so that means Black Christmas is going to go on against the 32nd seed, which was Night of the Demons, and that's up to Chad. If Chad feels the need to rewatch Night of the Demons, he can go ahead and do that.
What's up?
I said if you need to rewatch Night of the Demons, we can do that, unless you think Black Christmas is going to win regardless of how that movie turns out for you.
I think Black Christmas is going to win.
Because I already know.
I remember hating Night of the Demons remake.
Well, then we can just fucking... We can just do that right now, so we don't even have to worry about it. Because I'm cool. I'm cool with putting Black Christmas in at the number 32 spot.
Yeah, I am. Fuck it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that means, let me check it out. I have a bracket here. Get rid of this one, and then I can see what the fuck region is it in? Let's see. Probably the last one I did. Let's see.
It is in the...
There it is. Going up against what looks like... Ooh. Yep, that's the one it'll be. So, that's going to be a good one.
Who's going up against Halloween? Halloween, the wild card of that one? Of the slasher one?
Let me go back to that. Oh, you're looking at him too. It's fancy.
Yeah.
I'm not sharing my screen, am I? No.
No.
Halloween. I guess oh, wait. Oh, we didn't figure that one out yet either. Because I have one space open because... Oh, no. Give me a second. I gotta plug it. I didn't know my computer was fully charged when we started this, and now it's down to like 10%.
Oh, shit.
There's a 3 seat open in that one because totally forgot about the Hellraiser remake, and
yeah.
Then I had to toss it back in. So I can't finish that bracket yet because I've never seen The Blob from 88, I think maybe.
Yeah, I think it's 88.
I've never seen it, so I have to watch that one again. And I kind of want to rewatch Hellraiser because I've only ever watched that one once.
The remake, that is?
Yeah. I've only ever seen the remake once. It wasn't terrible. You saw the remake of Hellraiser?
Not yet, actually. I still need to watch that one.
Oh, good. And that'll be a first-time watch for you, too.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that one.
Let me see. I'll add this to the stream. I don't know if it'll work. Let me see.
Also, because I'm never on Hulu.
Let me see. Am I sharing the screen? Too bad it's not bigger. Let me see. Okay. Should be bigger now, I think. All right. So, we got... Which one? Slasher Island. We got Invasion of the Body Snatchers, which I just watched today for the first time, versus The Omen, which is the movie that I went on my first date with my wife with. So, a little bit of a special meaning for that one. 5th seed Texas Chainsaw Massacre versus The Town That Dreaded Sundown. I'm a huge fan of both of those. Halloween's yet to be determined. It's either going to go against The Blob or Hellraiser. And then we have Night of the Living Dead versus the Hitcher remake, which actually I really like the Hitcher remake. So
I do too. Damn, that's going to be hard.
And Night of the Living Dead, that's the one with Tony Todd, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Yes, sir. Directed by Tom Savini.
I'm going to have to... I haven't watched that. I watched that one a long time ago, so it's going to be like the first time.
Great.
Let's see. We got the nuclear testing region, which surprisingly, I don't know why, but the Slumber Party Massacre remake had a great ranking on Rotten Tomatoes. So
I don't mind that one.
Never seen it yet.
Yeah, I don't mind that one.
Okay, versus Psycho, which I've never seen the remake of Psycho.
Oh Lord.
The Hills Have Eyes versus Silent Night. I like both of those. The Crazies versus Mother's Day, which I just watched a couple months ago for the first time. And Dawn of the Dead versus House on Haunted Hill, which I've never seen.
You've never seen either one?
I've seen... Wait, damn, where'd it go? Dawn of the Dead. I've seen Dawn of the Dead. I've never seen House on Haunted Hill.
Wow. Damn. Okay.
That's from like
Some of these
1999.
99. Yeah, 99. That dude. That's like a staple.
Let's see.
Holy shit. So Black Christmas is now going up against The Fly?
Yep.
Damn.
Maniac.
Is that the one with Elijah Wood?
Maniac?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I gotta watch
Maniac
that
vs.
one.
Carrie, which I've never seen the Carrie remake.
That one sucks.
Piranha 3D versus the Amityville Horror, which those are both really good, so that's going to be interesting. And House of Wax versus Evil Dead.
Damn.
I like both of those as well. And the region that you probably care about, because Friday the 13th is in it. We got Let Me In versus Sorority Row. We have The Last House on the Left versus My Bloody Valentine. We have Child's Play versus I Spit on Your Grave. And Fright Night versus Friday the 13th.
Some hard matchups.
Friday the 13th is, I mean, that did win our Friday the 13th tournament. I'm just saying.
It did.
It did. To the disgrin of a lot of other people, but hey, it was fair.
Surprising. Kind of surprising. Not gonna lie.
It was. But based on the categories we had, I guess it just did better. It just did better.
Yeah.
Fuck. So I'm definitely. The good thing is these go really fast. So we just went through all those matchups in an hour and 11 minutes, which is great. So
yeah.
Knock out a whole. Did you figure? I know you said you were waiting to hear your schedule for next week. I know we scheduled for Thursday, but we could move to Wednesday if you needed me to do that.
Next week. Let's see. Next week. I think Thursday of next week. I think I'm on Kyle's channel. But let me check Wednesday. I am actually off Wednesday. The 12th?
Yep, the 12th.
Yeah, I'm actually off that day.
Perfect. So I'll switch it to the 12th, and then you just let me know which region you want us to start with first, and then that's the one. That's the one we'll do.
Let's see. Let's look at these again real quick. I think
Let me see.
Let's do the nuclear testing region first.
Let's see.
Slumber Party versus Psycho, Silent Night versus Hills Have Eyes, Crazies and Mother's Day, House on Haunted Hill, Dawn of the Dead.
That means, I mean, do I really need to watch the Psycho remake? Really? Do I really need to?
Yeah, to see for yourself, yeah.
I kind of wanted to see it because I like Vince Vaughn, even though
to see for yourself. To see for yourself, I'd watch it.
Okay. Good thing is my buddy has that on Vudu, so I won't have to pay to watch that one. Let's see. I'll try to rewatch as many of these as I can, but obviously if I've watched them recently, I'm not going to do it again.
Right. I mean, if you have prior knowledge and you can remember most of them, then yeah, you don't have to watch them. But which one are you doing? Nuclear.
Yep.
Silent Night, I don't have to watch again. Hills Have Eyes, I don't have to watch again.
Yep.
I might have, out of all these, the only ones I might have to watch again are Psycho and Mother's Day.
And I got to watch Slumber Party Massacre, Psycho, and House on Haunted Hill because
who's in Mother's Day remake?
The one cop from Chicago PD. I can't remember anybody else.
From 2010.
Yep.
Oh, directed by Darren Lynn Bozeman.
It wasn't bad.
Saw guy.
The Saw guy.
Who's in this? Oh, Jamie King. Frank Grillo.
Oh yeah. Yes, he is.
Matt O'Leary. Wow. Okay.
It's fine.
I don't remember this one.
Let's
Oh, Larique Bent and Tony Napo. Wow.
It's not bad. It's not, like I said, it's fine. I don't know if it's good enough to beat Timothy Oliphant and the Crazies, but
I mean, that one was kind of. I mean, that's a good one, but it was kind of a letdown.
you're not a fan of the CGI truck flying through the air at the end of the movie?
No.
They lived through it somehow. It's amazing. It's a miracle. They lived through a truck crash and a nuclear bomb. Good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them. That's what you get, man. He gained more strength from being Mickey in Scream 2, so I'm proud of him.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna rock.
It's gonna rock.
Blu-ray Addict says the Mother's Day remake is solid. It was good. It was good. It wasn't terrible.
Who said that?
Blu-ray Addict.
Oh.
I'm definitely looking forward to checking out House on Haunted Hill because obviously, I mean, I've heard of it. I've just never.
Oh, dude, that's a great one. You got Chris Kattan, Jeffrey Rush, Famke
Janssen.
Is that how you say your name? Okay. Not Omar Epps. What's his name? Taye Diggs.
Diggs.
And Clear from Final Destination.
Where the
It's got a really great cast.
Where the hell can I watch Slumber Party Massacre? Damn, I'm gonna have to fucking. I guess I'll use my website because I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, because that's pretty new. I don't think it's streaming for free anywhere. I think you got to rent it.
I just want to know. I just can't. It's mind blowing. I mean, it's not that many reviews, but 19 critic reviews and it has 100%. Like
what?
Slumber Party Massacre remake.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't give it 100, but damn. Okay.
Audience has 100+ ratings and it comes in at 69. Damn.
Wow. Hold on,
I mean, I like the original. Let me see. Well, for those of you that are here right now, where the hell did it go? I wanted to pop. Wait, that's it?
Yeah.
I've never even. That's a Blu-ray?
Yeah.
I've never seen that. I didn't even know you could buy it.
Yeah. I got it on Amazon, I think.
I did not know that. I got the original Steelbook that I just got the other day, but not that one.
Yeah, this one, Shout Studios, Scream Factory.
Really?
Sci-Fi original. Yeah.
I have to check into that.
Sci-fi original. Pretty sure I found this on Amazon.
I didn't really hear anybody talk about the remake too much.
Yeah, it kind of came and went. I mean, it came out, 2021?
2021. Didn't hear anybody say anything one way or the other.
People talked, I mean, our group, our circle talked about it for like maybe a week or two, and that was it. But yeah, I mean, it's a fun little,
I just never seen it.
It's a fun little remake.
What the fuck? I just hope. I'm assuming the other brackets are going to be way better than this one because this one was rough. Obviously, we knew it was going to be rough. It was
This one was really rough.
Hey, Ghostface, get out of here! It was the bottom of the barrel, so it's only up from here, my friend. Only up from here.
Absolutely.
And I guess I got some studying to do and check out these movies. We'll see.
Yeah, it'll be fun to check out Mother's Day again. I haven't watched that in years. I don't know if I've ever seen that, to be honest. I don't recognize it.
Nope. I put it in, I started it and I was like, nah, this doesn't look familiar. But the other day I put on I Spit on Your Grave, and then I didn't think I've ever seen it, and then as soon as it started playing a little bit, like 20 minutes in, I was like, never mind, I've seen this.
Yeah.
There's not movies that I want to watch. Like,
no, those are no. Last House on the Left is a little bit more tolerable, but that the rape shit. I think Rosie said that earlier, or no, Maga said I hate rape movies, and Rosie said that scene sucked. I agree, that scene's awful. I hate that shit.
Yeah, I never saw the original. I know Last House on the Left, so I know it was like grimy and
a little bit more
snuff.
Just very uneasy to watch. Kind of like the I Spit on Your Grave films, even the remakes. It doesn't do it for me.
No, No, I watched it. I mean, the ending is satisfying. Whenever
Right. I mean, obviously, when they get their revenge and all that, yeah, that's satisfying. But they're
40 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rosie, you're breaking my heart. Come on. What do you mean it wasn't good? It was really good, in my opinion.
It's one of the better ones, yeah, I would say, but
the music's great.
It's forgotten, unfortunately.
Miner looks like badass. Obviously. Which bracket's that in? Who's that playing?
Yeah, who's that going up against?
Not in that one. Nope, that's the wrong one. Let's see. Speaking of that, it's going up against Last House on the Left.
Wow.
It's gonna be, I think I know where I'm gonna go lean on that one, but we're gonna have to see.
Well, I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, we're not gonna dive. We're gonna stop. We're gonna stop right there.
Yeah, because I will say I do love the mom and dad from Last House on the Left remake.
Yeah, Tony Goldwyn.
And the shit they do.
Anna Paquin's the daughter.
No, Sarah Paxton.
Sarah Paxton.
Yeah, Sarah Paxton. Yeah, it was good to see Tony Goldwyn like just fuck someone up, and he goes ham in that one. So that was cool. And Monica Potter, she's great. I wish we got more of her in the Saw franchise, but
yeah. Let's see. I mean, I'm trying to see the nuclear testing. I'm trying to think if there's anybody who could be a good special guest with us on that one. I'm trying to think if anybody likes any of these movies more than other people, but this one doesn't really have one of those movies that stands out to me. Dawn of the Dead, Crazy, Hills of Fire.
Yeah, I mean, this fucking dog. I'm not sure.
I don't really see a movie that stands out that people really talk about that much.
In that one?
Yeah. Face value, out of all those remakes, I'd say my favorite one would be The Hills Have Eyes, probably, I'd say.
Damn.
If I had to pick one out of those.
This is hard because I like Haunted Hill, Dawn of the Dead, Crazies, Hills Have Eyes, Silent Night, and Slumber Party Massacre. I got to go back and watch Mother's Day, and I'm not too big on Psycho, so this one's going to be hard because I like the majority of these.
I'm excited.
These matchups are rough.
Well, we'll be back. So we moved it. So next Wednesday, yeah, probably 9 o'clock my time, 6 o'clock yours is what I would go with. So then we'll dive into these. I got to rewatch 3 of them, and then we'll see how it goes.
All right, sounds good, man.
All right, buddy. It's good to knock this out and get this first episode out of the way, the shitty ones, and let's get to the good stuff next time.
Yeah, this one was rough.
Yeah, rough. Let us know how wrong we are down below if you're watching after the fact. I don't think we're wrong, though. I think Black Christmas was the fucking winner, but let us know who you guys think should have won this if you didn't think it was Black Christmas, and we'll see you next week as we do our next episode. Have a good night. Have a good holiday weekend, everybody.
Yep. Later, guys.
Bitch.